I'd like to thank all the new subscribers to my channel. Thank you very much for joining and hope you find it interesting. Well, if you watched my videos from last year, in the winter I bought the Veg in One Bed book from Huw Richards, and I copied the month by month diary of what to grow, where to grow in a bed, in one bed, which is this bed here behind me. So if you want to look back, follow my year, I'll put a link to the playlist above. But we're going to do it again this year and follow along because we had quite good success. So join me along my Veg in One Bed. So overnight somebody's floated through this wood. Actually, I've got a cooking board. So I've just moved some of this wood that's been dumped off on the side of our road, but a couple of bits ended up in the back of the car. Don't like seeing stuff wasted. So the bits of wood that I found on the road, I'm going to make a border out of here against the knitted tunnel with the wood in the trolley. Two of the planks are going to continue my bed around here, which is ideal because that's just about the right length. And then the other two big posts I put here, and I want to put this rose on the trestle, so that'll be handy. And the other couple of bits are going to go here on this bed. So all good. So basically someone's rubbish has just made me 3 beds. I like that, all for free. Not the fact they've dumped it on the road, but anyway, let's get them on. So good morning, Sunday morning, we're down the plot. The sky is bright at the moment, but I think there should be some showers coming over later. But today, it's mid-March, and it's time to do the Veg in One Bed. As you can see, this was last year's, and the cow has just gone to seed now, but we do have some totally forgotten leeks. We've got some leeks in still, so they've got to come out. The rest of the bed is now clear, so we can get on and do our Veg in One Bed. So this is how the Veg in One Bed finished last year. That part was empty. Got a few surface weeds like we've got here, and I've just cleaned those up. Bit of a tidy, but I wanted to show the rest of it to show how weedy a Veg in One Bed or no dig bed can be. So there's a few thistles, but other than that, there's not a lot of weed in here at all. Look, this hasn't been weeded since probably August, September. So that's good. So as the book mentions, going back to the start, the bed is 10 foot long by 4 foot wide, and it can be 2 planks high, but I've only done mine 1 high. So along the edge of the bed, I've marked it in 1 foot markers all the way along. The furthest was 1, 2, and then it comes along to this one which is 10. But this year we're totally swapping the whole lot around, and we're going to do it in reverse from last year. So at the end of next year, the leeks and the cow will be this end, and we'll totally reverse the way round. But take a look at the other videos and you can see the progress, and it was good because I actually grew things that I've never grown before, and it tells you how to do exactly month by month, which is really good. So a lot of these I wouldn't even have grown kale, wouldn't have done that before, but it was good, and it's still looking good now, to be honest. But here we go. So this bed was just laid on a load of weeds. I dug up the main weeds, put a layer of cardboard down, a layer of manure, some homemade compost from my compost bin, and then I think it was about 3-4 bags of cheapish compost on top. And as you can see, the soil is still good. And in fact, I've done similar for my other beds along the way, as you can see. The Huw Richards book tells you all the sizes and how to make the raised bed and how to fill it. So that's another thing. This bed is faced west, east to west. So the sun will rise up here and come right over the top and then set over this side. So I've done it in that order so the crops can get the best light. So this is the year planner, and as you can see, November, the last 2 beds should have the leeks, and then kale, which is exactly what we've got here, and then the rest says mulch with cardboard. We didn't do that, or spinach, we didn't do that. The Swiss chard came out. The Swiss chard is actually in a pot at the end there. That's the Swiss chard in the end. No, it's not, it's over there. That's the Swiss chard that came out of there, it's in there. So here we show March at a glance, and this is how the bed should look at the end of the month. Radishes and lettuce. Pretty good. It's the first leeks I've ever grown. That's a big one. The roots on that one. Root on that. Little one. Leave some soil in there. Some nice looking leeks. Even though it's a no dig bed, just good to put a fork underneath, pull them up. Last one. There we go. So look at that, fantastic lot of leeks, different sizes, different shapes. So interesting, what's looking at the leaves, the shape of them. Pretty good. Pretty pleased about that. There we go. So that's my veg in one bed clear. So now we can finish off de-weeding it and we can start planting again for March. Just come out. So the no dig is nearly clear, and I just found 2 potatoes that we left in the ground, and they're already spurting up quite a good shoot. But I'm not going to plant these again. I found 2, but I've got a new batch that's going to go in, and they're going to go down that end, and we shall follow the plan. So one more bit to weed, but this has taken no time at all to get through. The beauty of no dig bed. So the stickers didn't work, but anyway, this is row 10, and we've done our 2 drills using a piece of wood, and this end one's going to be radish, white icicle. So this is going in this bed here, number 10, row 10. So this line is the white radish, white lightning, 2 rows, and this is row 10. So row 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've marked 2 lanes just with the edge of the stick, and this is going to be for lettuce. And we are doing little gem. So row 5, little gem lettuce. So potatoes, there's space for 4 potato plants in 2 rows. So this is in row 1 and 2. So the potatoes got to be in 6 inches before the edge, and then 1 foot apart from each other. So that'll be, so all you need to do is just make a little dip, put the potato in, and cover up. And then I should do the same on that row. So this is the potatoes I'm using, and they are Charlotte. These were from Wilco's. These are the ones I got left. I've done some in the buckets, and these are remaining to go in the buckets. So there we go. 2 rows Charlotte potatoes in the veg in 1 bed. So one last thing to sow is to sow some board beans. I don't need many. I'm just going to do this little seed tray. This one is Barnyard's Exhibition. So I'm just going to put this into the cell tray. Quick and easy. Straight in. May even put 2 in a cell. Cover them up. Couple more. There we go, quick and easy. 4 beans sorted out. Bit more soil and the water. And they're going in the polytunnel, but as the book says, to go in the windowsill. That's just as good. So that's that job done. Broad beans done. So thank you for watching my Veg in One Bed bet, and thank you again Huw Richards for a good book. And if any other creator channels are doing a Veg in One Bed, take a video of it and show it us to all. Last year Kimmy's Kitchen Garden did Veg in One Bed, and it was great to compare our beds together and see what it was like. So if anyone else has got a Veg in One Bed and they're creating a video, then let us know. Here we go, this is March. Veg in One Bed. Thank you very much.